What's the definition of a man? What's the difference from today's man and yesterday's man, and why there's a difference between yesterday's man and today's man? So here we go, my brother Abdul.
All of those questions that you asked, they kind of correspond with one another, and they actually be touched on with a few answers, of course, that can actually relate to each question or topic that you just presented to me. One of the major things that I know of is that a lot of women are in the households right now that are raising men, young men, and what's happening is is that the men have lost their power, particularly black men, has lost their responsibility level. It's not up to par. I mean, if you look at us, we're not providing jobs for our women. We're not providing any type of security for our women. When women, when they have a child, the first one they have to apply to is other races outside of ours in order to take care of their own children. So how could we as men be in the position of authority when we're not able to provide for our women? It is so sick these days, and in my opinion, it's sad because you got women these days that are in a position to imitate men and take on the responsibilities of us. What I don't understand is that why aren't other men having discussions like this to address our situation and to address our problems as a people? We're not coming together. I mean, we can talk about it on and on and on, but it's a sad situation, and I have to continue to harp on that because this situation and this topic needs to be punctuated by some type of resolve. And our men have gotten so soft. There was a time when we saw two women fight, we'll break that up and we'll intercede in that fight and make sure they wouldn't hurt each other. Right. Now we're adding it on. We are entertained by it ourselves. And you look at the little fight videos that you see posted on social media. These brothers are entertaining and they're actually enticing our women to fight fight each other, whatever.
Right.
In my opinion, that yesterday that was unacceptable behavior because when we saw even another man placing his hands on a woman, other men who witnessed this will whoop that behind of that man who was putting his hands on that woman. There's no collective incentive that black men have established that we can gear towards in order to better our communities. We're so egotistical that it's causing us to formulate our own organizations because we want to be self-gratified by saying this is what I've done. So we don't know how to respect leadership in our own community. Everybody wants to immediately shine. And that addiction to shine is causing division. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, we don't understand the power of light. Light is so powerful, brother, that in a dark room, for instance, if you place a skinhead, Crip, Blood, Klansmen all in the same room with blindfolds on, and nobody says anything in darkness, that would be peace. The moment you turn the light on, take the blindfolders off, and you're able to identify and you get that shine, it's chaos. You see what I'm saying? It's chaos. So we don't understand that you can use different things for destruction, or you can use certain things for power. I mean, fire, for instance. Now we're dealing with light, and I want to show you the difference between how we can use a certain degree of power. Because there's a such thing as power, having power, and there's a such thing as being in power. Two totally different things.
Right.
But you can use fire to cook. You told me you had a few hot dogs on the grill. You use fire to cook those hot dogs.
Correct.
You use fire to warm your home.
Right.
But you also can use fire to produce third-degree burns on your body. first degree burns on your body. So the same thing that you use constructively is the same thing you can use for destruction.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So by nature, men are egotistical beings.
Right.
Women are emotional.
I
By
agree.
nature. If you're not working towards diffusing your ego, then there's no way you can come under the umbrella. No type of umbrella of leadership that would guide us towards a better incentive towards progressiveness. So we have to restore and give a better example of what masculinity is. We have to establish some type of bond, some type of common customs that we can share as men to establish our power as men, that we're able to be the backbone for our families that we should have been, years ago, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's unfortunate